Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch with Lacobus. I just realized how much of a shrine this looks like. The candles and the hoodie, or the space helmet, the wood in the back, the wood plaque. Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
We've seen that part.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I don't blame him. Okay. Let's take a look real quick. We've discovered Molly, that's us, Edith, and Calvin. So we still have some more folks to take a look at. Let's see what we can discover. Yeah. Move them back. Go. The hinges back there, give it away. Butterfly. Oops. Oh, we go.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Now that leads out to the hallway. This leads to the next room. Eek. Outfits, clothes. This is Barbara's room, isn't it?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
With Bigfoot. My friend Bigfoot. Okay, that makes sense. Now showing. So these are her mementos. Oh, the lunchbox, the movie reel, her own doll, Bigfoot mask, her favorite pose, everywhere. It's the door out that we saw. Guitar. Oh. I didn't want to do that. Let's go back out this way again. Now for a child star, she had what, the smallest room? Or maybe this is just the... She was a lot more than this child star. She had Swan Lake, the guitar. What a messy room. Seattle Starlet's favorite right there.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. What's that noise and why is this music tripping me out? Red carpet. Masters of Cinema, the Hollywood Workout. She wanted to keep going.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Good voice
As
acting.
a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
We're in this, so we're moving in this comic strip. No, we shouldn't probably.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Well, she should, because there's blood. And there's more blood. And there's more blood. And there's creepy dolls. And I don't want to go in the room.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I've got a crutch and I'm not afraid to use it.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
It's not even let me turn to look anywhere anymore.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Huh? Sorry, Rick.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
I was
Then
scared.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The crutch.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Jeez. Is that a skeleton at the end of the hallway? Oh, it's Halloween, that's right. Okay, so it's, yeah, decorations. What are you doing?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Like that.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Okay, Barbara. We just came through here. We should know.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Let's go down and kill him. I'm all speechless. I'm all wrapped up in the story. Sorry, guys. I'm not talking very much here. Because we're going to go kill this dude. Oh, he's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Freaking doorbell.
someone at the door,
Coming.
dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
An ear? In the
Now
music.
that's what I call a real eerie tale.
This game dumb. Alright, well, yeah.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
This girl's voice, though. It's amazing. Alright, well, I think that's all for us to discover in here. Didn't she have the door just out of her room? Not. Okay. Well, we know how to get back. You know, I want to check out that music box.
I guess
and
now
see
I
if it
know why
still
Mom
has a
didn't
key.
like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. Yeah. Mom, get rid of the music box. How about that? For an idea. Barbara's room. Alright.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I've never heard of Barbara. Sorry. Do we want to go? Let's go see if we can find the music box. It's downstairs, right? Finally, somebody who walks downstairs at an appropriate speed. Just keep winding and winding and winding, right? And the key will come off. There it is. Yep. Oh man, we don't even have a crutch. Blood's gone. Pool table's still here. Washing room. Here? No. Hold on. Is she pregnant? I think she's pregnant. That would explain why she wants to come check out her family stuff some more.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
That old rotary phone. 7 worst. Creepy old house. Check. Got it all.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
It's dark down here.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Do you think?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What the? This place, I swear. Freezer. Okay, unless I got a flashlight. Oh. Alright.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
What is... storage? Bomb shelter? Creepy noises? Check, I don't know.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Grape jelly? More pea soup? Somebody loved pea soup. Propane? Water? Rice or wheat or something? Tasty beans. That's good. Beans should be tasty. Sweetie crisps? I know some people like that. What? Tasty crisp, tasty beans, pea soup.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
He lived down here. What's this, sink? Drying rack, shower, everything all in one there. Cooking utensils, China, Spain, postcards, India, Thailand, Brazil. Did he go to those places? Walter. Boy, he lived to be an old man, didn't he? Yes, he did. Well, no, 48, 53? Man, he looks 70.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
March 2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Escape hatch. Back door. Tunnel.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
And Molly. You're saying the same thing killed Molly. Molly was what we suspect was, anyway, was poisoning.
And Calvin.
Calvin too? What? No, they're all different things, though.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Do we still have the sledgehammer?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Tired of peaches and
I don't mind if I
beans.
only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
That wasn't the sun. Walter. It wasn't the sun. You didn't make it 10 minutes.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay, let's think about this. Molly, what? Poisoning? She was hungry, she ate the gerbil food, then she ate those berries, turned into a cat, turned into an owl, turned into a shark, turned into dead. Barbara killed by a group of fairy tale monsters, basically. Walter hit by a train on the day he decides to escape. After 30 years, he decides to escape from Calvin, jumps and flies impossibly far and lands in the ocean, dies.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Are you? It's not even a window. It's a pretend window. Where's his? There it is.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Warding away spirits, cracking the curse. Barbara Finch, child star. The Finch curse? The what? So they have a isolation center. So there's a curse on the family?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else didn't she tell you about?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
What does that mean? I'm not sure I want
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe two.
There's only one or two Finches left.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
That's why you came here.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Getting hit by a train, huh? Okay, good. It won't let me walk off. Oh, there's a path.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I don't think that's gonna happen, young lady.
But I thought you should know about your family.
She's writing it for her daughter. Or Maybe.
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Man, this game. Not that way. Okay, we came through the gate. Oh, there's another path. What does this say? Trash on. Okay.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What? Yeah, you're right, that is creepy. Where are we going?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. There they are. Derpy Jr., Derpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Christopher, Shadow, Shotzi, Oliver, Bob, Bailey. Can't read that one.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Calvin, 1961. Sven, 1964. Wait. Calvin, only 11 years old. Molly, 10 years old. Sven, 49. Edie outlived them all. 83, 93 years old. Who saw her books? Walter, Barbara,
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
would be flashing red out there.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam was only 33. Gregory was 1. Gus was 13. Everybody dies young.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay, 36. Lewis.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Dead. Dead. Dead, 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 dead. It's just her.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Where are we going from here?
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
So she is pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Not as intense as this music is, I'll bet you. Looks like he could have woken up this morning in here. I don't want to read that yet. I want to look around the room some. Obviously a hunter. Pictures of his wife. Bet Calvin gave him that.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah. Loved his cameras, loved his guns. Obviously a war hero, Purple Heart there.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
2 pictures. Camera equipment. Wonder whose those are. Oh. Like a favorite pet or something. Hunker down. These are gonna be war books. Yeah, that makes absolute sense. Pendulums. Alone. Only one half the bed's messed up. Let's read the letter. Oh, pictures, of course.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Can you imagine what that girl went through? I mean, she's obviously upset about having just killed the deer. And then... I don't know why this game really gets to me. The story captures me, drags me in, gets me feeling, I don't know, empathy, I guess. Anyway, I think this is a great place to call it for the day. We learned what happened to Barbara, we learned what happened to Walter, and we learned what happened to Sam. Very cool, very cool. Thank you all for joining me. If you like what I'm doing here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and give me either a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on what you think I deserve. I love you all. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you, if not Sunday, I'll see you Monday.